top. Okay. Right, so let's have a quick look at the two teams. If you're watching on YouTube, come and check us out on Twitch. We have got 4 Black Orcs, all with varying degrees of difficulty. 2 block guards, block, tackle, mighty blow. Blitzer, ball carrier by the looks of things. Strong arm, agility 4, so he will spray the ball all over the park if needs be. With sure hands, kick off, return, and fend. The rest of the blitz pack not as dangerous as they might otherwise be, which is nice. 3 linemen with wrestle. A goblin, wow. With sprint, so he's got 1 turn in goblin, and then he's got a troll that luckily hasn't got block. Okay. Our elves, unfortunately, have basically gone backwards hard. So no witch elves for us anymore. That's so last year's meta. 4 blitzers and some linemen. Fuck it. Who is the right elf? Let's have a quick look. Oh, the agility 5 elf is the right elf. Although you could throw the ball a couple of times and then we could change elves to a different right elf. Haven't really got a right elf. Some of the wrestle linemen could do a dodge, I suppose. And this lot could do a dodge. So I guess this lot, actually, these are all the right elf, aren't they? So we'll give that a whirl. I think, to be honest, looking at 2 teams, we'll be lucky if we skill. Chugman, hello. We're not spending anything. He's got petty cash 10k with a bank. Hello, Christy. So, we need to say hello to everyone. Gunner23, hello. Those freakish Kislev. Yeah, he had a Kislev killed, but I don't know who it was. James, hello, sir. Tirano, nice to have you with us. Duderino, hello. So this will be a difficult game. This will be a difficult game. Thomas says that Gobbo knows how to 1 turn. Hello, Thomas. How you doing? You must be delighted with how my team's fallen to pieces over the last 3 or 4 weeks. We're playing. Is it next week? Hello, Sick as Eggs. Nice to have you with us. Negate. Hello, sir. The game sounds really quiet, isn't it? Oh, it's this again. It's because everything. She comes in and she gets a little volume control and goes. And so I plug it in, thinking it's really quiet around here. Oh, Verbals come to Cake Bowl, fantastic. No, which one will work? Yeah, it's fucking bollocks. This team is. I've had 4 really good players killed so far this season. But you know, it's one of those teams where they just sort of evolve, don't they? It's like, oh, I had it really looking like this, and then it changes over like 10 games, and now it looks like that. And then you have moments of transition where the team initially was really nice the way you wanted it, and then it moves to something else. So, oh well. So he's choosing to kick. He had 3 stars to die as well. Yeah, I mean, broadly, if you can keep winning, you can keep replacing them. It's just what happens if you can't keep replacing them is the problem. There we go. Ooh, what's happened there? Why is the screen gone black? Is the stream still working? I'm going to reload the web page. All right, there we go. So the web page is working. Web page is working for me. No witch elf. How much tackles he got? 2. Okay. Okay. 2 tackle. Right. Agility elf. Normal elf. What's it benched? Have I got no bench? What the fuck? I've got no bench. Oh my god. How this team has fallen apart over the last few seasons. Oh my god. Okay, so block, 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 block. Meh. It's looking alright, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what? Let's have you back a square. And you forward a square. And then we'll yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we have a plan. We have a battle plan. Okay. Throw a rock, smashes one of his in the face. Oh, I got excited there. That was the super blitzer. Who's got fame? Hooray, we've got fame. Oh, getting rid of that would have been immense. Oh, it would have been immense. Oh well. Oh well. Let's take the positive. It was stunned. Now, I'm actually going to follow this one up. Because then you can have a cheeky throw at you. Actually, no, it is. It's that way around. Down you go. And then we go back this way. Oh, check out the block dice cooperating. Fucking hell. Blitz a black orc, blitz a line orc. Blitz a black orc, isn't it? It's blitz a black orc every day. I'll have you over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I think I want that square because I want a blitz and I want the choice. Yeah, I want the choice. So, because if you're breaking, if you're thinking you're blitzing a value target because you want to break armor, then, because if you do break armor, you want to take a black orc out rather than a line orc, don't you? So, what's he got? Nothing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you know what? Do you know what? You can actually just go there. Because then I'll take the guard and I'll swing you there. Yep. Right. Don't drop it. Good lad. What's the weather like? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. So a sweltering heat roll here is very interesting because we've only got 11. Shit. Shit. I was going to score quick. Okay, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throwing from there should still be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. Yeah, let's throw from there. Throw it to this guy. Don't drop it. Boom. Well played, Death Bar. Right. Guard guy goes in there to help his list guy out. Dirty player just swings forward and tags that out. Wrestley Orc. There you go, hold that. And he's dropped it. Well done. Well done! Boom! Trainroth, thank you very much. No, it's agility 5, so it's still a 2+ throw. It wasn't a misclick throw, it's fine. What was interesting about that throw, I don't know, there was probably something interesting about that throw, was that we brought the ball forward and threw it backwards, knowing that if the throw goes wrong, well, it's screened, so it's fine. And if the catch goes wrong, it's so far back it doesn't matter. So it was a free, yeah, it was a shot to nothing, basically, type star player point attack. That was the thinking there. This makes this drive very interesting. So strategy-wise, what I'm considering is two things. One, we've only got 11 players, so I was going to go score because both of these teams aren't actually that effective. Yeah, for 1800 Orcs, they're still learning their trade. There's no Mighty Blow Piley on killy player. So we shouldn't take. Can't even believe I want to say this out loud. We shouldn't take lots of attrition this game because he's only got a handful of Mighty Blow. I don't expect to do lots of attrition either. We're armor 9 against Orcs with hitting it with a Mighty Blow piece. If I get a casualty, I'd have done well. If I get 2, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we might chip something, but this game is going to be won and lost mostly on the positional side of the game. And I'd like to see whether or not we can generate up. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's make you have to follow me, otherwise I get to go wherever I want to go. I'd like to see if we can generate up some star player points because this team needs a massive amount of regeneration. Wow, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, right. Well, we don't like the tackle player. So the obvious move is to blitz here, push into the wrestle, to have another go, to be able to pass the ball to score. Right? That's what I'm actually actively thinking about. Is there anything else to do before that? Don't know. Just going to ponder it. With the guard out, the troll, that block isn't on because I'd have wanted to use this guard. It's got to be, hasn't it? So it is. It's blitz there. Oh, fuck off! And don't roll a fucking 1! Oh my god! Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. That's a shame. Orange scissors, behave yourself. Yeah, it's that's annoying. That's annoying. He isn't out of the woods yet, but it's a lot of hits to give away because everyone's based. No, he has got grab, so he defeats sidestep, sadly, which means that he can punch the agility 5. The guy on 30 points that I want to level. So he's going to get tackled. Oh. I was surprised. I thought he would grab him there. And then he was going to use that guy. That is a surprise. I wonder where he's going to take the ball now. He's not stood up, so he won't be throwing the ball next turn. Oh. It looks shorter than it actually is in real life. It doesn't look that short. Or isn't that short, should I say. Well, we have a problem now. Oh, we can get two dice on the ball. It's just the driver's rather fallen over, which is a bit irritating. But, oh well. Oh, Knorr, hello Knorr. Blimey, I checked like 2 minutes before I went live, and you guys were on like turn 10 or something. What happened? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus. All right.
Why didn't you tell me you started? I was watching Canoe playing Total War. I didn't notice.
Well, we did say it was 4 o'clock, and it was 4 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
No, we said 4 o'clock. Definitely, 1000% said 4 o'clock.
So but you saw me on and thought, I know, I'll not let him know.
What do you mean?
But you assumed
I assumed you
busy.
No, you said.
Hey Andy, where is
I'm
the
gonna be
star
late.
of the show, Advil Dunk?
You said I'm gonna be late. I might not make it back for 4 o'clock. Yes, you did.
I said we're finishing work early, so I should be back by 4. I might be a couple of minutes late.
Yeah, I'll be late.
So you didn't look for me.
Well, no, because you'd be late. Right, are you going to tackle on the edge 5?
It's all right. Me and Canoe have sorted it all out. I'll start with him on Tuesday.
Fucking hell.
Exactly. Anyway, hello. Hello, everybody. I was quite watching Canoe's show. It was very good.
Well, it is a good show.
It's better than our old nonsense, isn't it? Anyway, where's my webcam gone? Oh. Nil's gone. Goodness me! Thank you very much indeed. You played awesome yesterday, by the way. Helped us romp to another magnificent sort of victory. Thank you, Tirano.
Oh, for God's sake, these double ones are crippling this team. That's the second double one in 2 turns. Right, let's fix the webcam.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Hello. You're not pleased to see me?
I'm not happy about how bollocks this is going. And then for some reason your webcam's
it
not
always
working
goes
again.
bollocks. It's you playing bloody bobbins, Bretonians, isn't it?
This is
hang
me
on.
playing
No,
the Dark
it isn't.
Elves. What is wrong with this?
I'll have to interrupt my Total War campaign now. Fine. Sorry, Ickit. You wait there with my Vermintide. We'll come back.
What is wrong with them? Why is it not working?
Don't know. It's on.
It...
Hi, we were.
See, it's on. Has Discord have an update recently?
I've just lost 2 of my 3 armies and really cheesed off.
Yeah, oh dear.
Yeah, we've confederated though, so Wicket Claw's now got Lord Skrulk on the roster. I'm going to kick some serious. Right, let's see how you're getting on. Judging by the amount of whining, it's not going very well. Oh dear, we can fix this. It'll be fine.
Where is
Steve? It wasn't. I'm playing Skaven. I'm playing Ickit Claw. We're kicking ass. Yeah, kicking gum and chewing ass. It's going great. Yeah, Warlock Jezzails though. Oh god, they're good. Ooh, they're good. Right, firing up Blood Bowls. Cabal TV search.
what if that'll work? No, I don't want to go that way. No, I want to go. Right, is it going to work now?
You can see it's working. It's broadcasting it, can't you? Oh dear, it's a bit hot.
There we go. Fixed. For some reason, hardware acceleration had turned itself on.
What now? Hardware acceleration. Right, okay. Right, why is it going badly? Whose drive is it?
Because we've double wand twice in 3 turns. My drive.
But the Orcs are all round the ball, Andy. It'll be fine. They've all moved now, so you'll just easily get the ball back. If you could drop it over to the southwest, that would be good. I think the southwest square. You should re-roll that. If I was the Orcs, I'd re-roll that. Would you re-roll that? I would. He has. Oh, hang on. Just get a fork.
I can't believe how badly this has gone already.
It'll be alright, you'll bounce back. Still early days. So, how is everybody? Nice to see you all. Oh, and thank you very much, Canoe, for the raid, and welcome aboard, Canoe viewers with whom I was formerly just chatting anyway. Nothing's changed. How tasty are these Orcs?
Rubbish. as Orc teams go.
Oh, that's unusual. I'm looking at Nizami Madork, the Blitzer, with Fend, Strong Arm, Agility, Sure Hands.
No! Oh my god, that's gonna be the fucking Blitz. For fuck's sake.
Hi, Quarkle. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling as well, mate. It is an Orc Blitzer. I guess this is what you do if you're turning a Blitzer into a quarterback ball player.
Oh my god, another double one.
Block guard Black Orc, jolly good. Block Black Orc. Now, I'm not crazy about block, tackle, mighty blow for a Black Orc. Needs guard. You've got to go full guard on your Black Orcs. The quarterback blitzer, though, if you're going to commit to that, running agility on him is jolly helpful. So apart from this, how have you been today? Have you had a nice day?
Yeah, thank you.
Are you in It's All Ruined already? You'll be alright. I've got faith you can claw this back. Well, there are some schools of thought, Tirano. And it goes something along the lines of, if you do that, your ball carrier's movement 6 and armor 9, which is true. And as you can see from that player, he's a pretty decent ball carrier. In fact, he's great. But you're playing with 3 blitzers because he's not really tackle, mighty blow, guard, the other skills you would typically take. So on balance, I'm with you. I prefer a thrower. But not everybody feels that way, so we must be mindful of others' opinions. I mean, to be honest, if you had an Orc thrower with an agility increase, you'd be pretty happy with him. When instead of strong arm, you'd take accurate. But that works. It's just I think you miss having the 4th player who's a traditional blitzer. It's only a bit cheaper, but yeah, that's right. The thing I like about the using the regular throwers is it only really need 2 skills before they function fairly well. Block and kick off the turn. It's going to be a long day, isn't it, if this doesn't improve soon? Hello, Steak Mittens. Like your t-shirt.
You can't see Statement's t-shirt.
Your t-shirt. At least you didn't get completely fucked by the heat roll.
This is horrendous.
This is horrendous. I can't argue with it. It's absolutely awful.
It's 11 versus 5.
Yes, that is awful.
1-0 down. I received.
I still think you're going to win. Bob's worked out that the chances of Heat turning out that badly is 0.4%. Excellent. Well, the good news is that next drive, all of them definitely come back.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, I know I'm reaching, aren't I? Yes, Steve, there is the possibility that the 5 overcome by heat just tag the other 5 not overcome by heat and swap places. That could happen. Yeah, that's true. But I don't want to think about that, Steve. I'm not going to think about that. Hi, Hellboy. Well, the good news is at least he's missing his thrower blitzer.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't be so absolute at this early stage. Currently, not winning. Yeah, sure, yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, but gonna win. It'll be fine.
How much gambling do I take? Right.
Well, look on the bright side. At least your opponents have grown up. Dudrino very thoughtfully reminding Hellboy of the 10-year-old at the NAF Championship.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've been doing charity work today.
Why?
For charity. It's our community day.
Oh.
So we've gone out into Leicester and done charity. We're doing gardening for Glenfield Hospital. Very good. Oh, Weewar did that as well. What were you doing, Weewar? Bob says, how are high elves compared to dark elves in perpetual format? Equally good, I would say.
Yeah. Probably actually slightly better.
What with the pace?
Yeah, the ability to be able to get a... So, elves get really, really strong when you can have a natural one turn. Dark elves don't have that ability whatsoever. Whereas high elves potentially do. So, if you've got a natural one turn, it changes things around quite a lot. I'm gonna have to throw some dice at this.
Well, I mean, that requires getting the same stat up on the same player twice, which, I mean, that never happens, does it?
Right. If I was there, he ain't going to get around the top, is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He might. Right.
They are. Yes, that's a good analogy statement. It's the Chaos Nurgle of elves, as it were. Well, Wood elves are also extremely strong.
Well, the ball has to go next, so...
It's only really pro elves that I think
Get off!
are a bit wank.
I could throw it to this guy, who could then hand it back. That's a better move, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Throw it here.
Hi, Almighty.
Oh, you fucking cretin.
You are rolling a massive collection of ones, Andy.
Yeah, it's more fun when you roll lots of ones.
It'll be fine. Bob asks, does AV8 over AV7 improve things that much?
Yes.
Yeah, it really does.
Hello.
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 Seem unusually pleased to see me all of a sudden. You haven't been for the first 20 minutes.
Ah.
It's all right. I'm pleased to see me.
Hooray.
Enough for both of us.
Yeah.
When you're at tabletop tournaments, do you get Megatron to bless your dice?
She likes to come over and say hello. Aren't you 50% more likely to roll a 7 from 2 dice than 8? Well, there are 7 different ways of rolling a 7 and 6 different ways of roll of a 6, or is it 6 and 5? I think it's 6 and 5, actually.
I don't know. It just seems to make a hell of a difference.
I think it's 6. 4 and 3, 3 and 4, 2 and 5, 5 and 2, 6 and 1, 1 and 6. So it's 6. So it's 6, 5, 5 for 4 for 6 and 8. Then it's 4s, then it's 3s, then it's 2s, then it goes down to 1. For a double 1 or a double 2. Double 1 or a double 6. And it's 6 and 5.
And State Mittens expresses it more clearly. Armor breach 27% of the time for us for armor 8, 42% of the time for armor 7.
Yeah, it's 1 in.
So that is the way to look at it. That's clear.
What is it? 1 in 6, 1 in 4, and 1 in nearly 1 in 2. Nearly are the probability numbers when you're having your armor bust.
Andy, so you want her or not? You said no.
Well, yes, but not right now.
Yeah, no, I thought you said you wanted.
No, just checking she's all right. What's wrong with the mouse? Get back over here.
Wow. That Goblin's got 105 star player points. You don't see that often.
You don't?
You don't. Sure feet, catch, sprint, sidestep, dodge. That is one very expensive Goblin.
Mm. Well, he's boxed me in very well there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's boxed me in very well.
Yeah.
Credit to him for the boxing.
Oh yeah, I can't say what I'd do, can I?
No.
No. Academic, I think, the circumstance, but Ernadar, hello. I believe as well, Bob. It'll be fine.
The weakness is the tackle blitzer. It's probably dodge this guy out, stand him there, and blitz there. But that has to fall over. And then it's 3+2+ to score. So it's a 75% play because I've got wrestle. Other options on the table are it's the same 2+ dodge out for 2 dice there. No follow. walk there, 3+2+. The 3+2+ is then not we're using dodge. It's got to be this. It's got to be the first one. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. Right. So in you go. Blitz here.
Oh, beautiful.
Roll the pound. Do not follow up and block yourself.
Do not follow up and block yourself. Gotcha.
Do not. And then score on the U. Click ball, click end zone, score.
And everything was fine after all. Great! That was lovely, that. I didn't have really a plan almighty. I was thinking about blitzing the other one, dodging past the goblin. What Andy did was probably better, I suppose. Right, how are we doing on the heat front? Actually, you've come out ahead of that one.
Yeah, he's got 13 players though, so yes, we're a player down now. But considering I'm bloody lucky we scored.
Because you should get some more players, because you're risking this every week, only you're fielding 11. I ought to 14 usually.
Yeah, do you know what? I was considering getting some more players. And then I decided against it.
That's not coaching, by the way. That's just my
opinion.
Meta opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Good.
Now he is out of rerolls, so there's interesting things that might happen because he's out of rerolls.
Remind me, Ernadar, whence hail you? Where are you from? Czech Republic. I know some Croatian, but it's not the same, is it?
Czech's quite similar to Polish, I believe. Ernadar, because my missus used to speak to a Czech factory quite a lot. And she used to understand them, and they used to sort of understand her.
I think Philip at work's Czech.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right, tackle. So
he's
got three. He's got 3 turns to score. Okay.
Hi, Oddity. Right in. Bob says, why would any Blood Bowl team hire one positional from any other team? Would everyone take a war dancer? We was Czech. You're something. Hello, Thomas.
Halub's from Czech Republic. Is he really? Give me some Czech.
We was from bloody South Shields. He's not Czech. Or are you from the Czech Quarter in South Shields? We were. Could be that. You could mean that. Sugarman Milk recommends that you initiate the conversation by saying bonjour, and ideally say it slowly in a loud voice. That'll absolutely help.
Time for a check.
Right. Who's okay?
Check.
Rex. Rex, are you here? Can you get the clipboard out? We need to check the checks. Check them out. So if you're in the supermarket in Czechoslovakia and then it's time to leave with your basket full of food, when you go to pay, you can see where I'm going with this, can't you?
Yeah, you go to the cashier. And then what you do is you pay up using probably a check, which is where I can assume what you're going for. Is that right?
Yeah, it was absolutely that.
Nailed it. Ding dong. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't want to click the button. Do you know what? I'm going to mouse over it. I'm going to click the button.
Oh, it's not Czechoslovakia, is it? It's the Czech Republic. My mistake.
No. That sounded like a lot of players fell over.
You can look now. I think you'd be reasonably happy with the result.
No, the 2 players that I needed to stand up were down. Yeah, I don't know actually. So
only one of your guys is going to get punched on the scrimmage. Well done, Weewa. You're very convincing.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what? It's okay, but being down.
And yes, Steve's right. And hang on, that's borderline coaching.
No, it's not. The troll isn't got anyone stood next to it.
That's what I was going to
That's
say.
information, and I can't affect that. You're right. It just has. The tackle zone is still the tackle zone. The troll doesn't have anyone stood next to it. It's coaching if you were talking to him, but it's not coaching if you're talking to me.
I was talking about going to the checkout.
All right. What, when you're looking for stuff?
To pay for the food.
Right, yeah.
Though knowing your treatment of films and television shows, you'd probably just make a bolt for the door, would you?
What?
You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a car. Are you enjoying Games of Thrones?
Yeah. Quite good,
exactly.
Thanks.
It's shameful.
I don't know what you're trying to get. I don't know what you're trying to get at. But anyway, do you know what? Something that did come up. I had an antidote for everyone earlier.
Good.
So it was based on a true story. Someone asked me, factually, what I would do if Chubstep, the elf I've got selected now, leveled up and rolled a double. And I said that it'd be very tricky because they said, well, what about piling on? And I said I didn't like piling on because it'd be like this. It'd be like going to the supermarket, and in my supermarket, when you walk in, you have to put £1 in the trolley.
Well, you don't. You've probably just got some sort of washer or tiddlywink, do you?
Well, yeah. You get £3 every time you go shopping. It's great. And
it doesn't work like that. You get a free trolley.
Well, yeah. Which you can scrap. So you get in, you put your £1 in your trolley, and then in my supermarket, the very first thing that you see is all the veg. And I said, well, actually, in my anecdote, what I'd do is I'd actually walk to the opposite corner of the supermarket, and we were there shopping earlier, and we decided that you go in, and in the far corner, you've got all the bread and all the eggs, and we found today that there was actually a special offer on the eggs, and I said, well, if you had your eggs, you'd start putting them in your trolley, and you'd notice they were on special offer, and you'd look at your trolley, you'd look at the pile of eggs, and then you'd go, well, I can put some eggs in there, and then what happened is your trolley used to be completely full of eggs, because it's quite an interesting thing, and then you'd realise that what you'd done is you'd got your basket, and you'd put all the eggs in that one basket, and it wouldn't work.
Is it over yet? God, that was physical pain.
So we covered it off by assuming or confirming that we basically.
There's more, Jesus.
Oh dear. Anyway, I think that's I think we covered that off. Okay, I think we've covered that.
Something about all your eggs being in one basket.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, nailed it.
Excellent. It's your go, by the way.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Yeah, not coaching at all, but just for expediency. We're all dying of old age here.
Well.
And before you go, Zunk's old, you all are. Every last one of us.
Zunk's old. Like that. Boink.
I've finished my turn by now and I've got the ball back.
Well, show off. I think
it was something about all your eggs being in one basket, Rex. I mean, you could see that coming about 10 minutes away from the end.
Could you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did quite well to sort of hide it.
Volume of smokescreen doesn't really hide that.
No? Oh.
No, never mind. Anyway, crack on.
I am. Important to take the troll down here, because then you can't throw with the troll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Clever, huh?
There's a goblin out. Oh, he's on the floor. He got hit by the pitch invasion. Right, I see him. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Very clever. Well done.
So he's gone and stood next to the goblin because he might choose to hand the goblin the ball.
What's the meme about weak lemon drink? I think I missed that.
Weak lemon drink?
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Did you have some weak lemon drink?
No.
I'm missing the meme. Sorry, Distort, I've let you down there.
Oh, yeah. He couldn't throw. Oh, I know, but the troll being down with players around it means that it's more interest. It's deal withable now, and the troll then can't advance or do anything else or whatever else. Whatever.
Right.
We'll see. So, did you not like that? That build. That story.
Seriously.
No. To be honest, I think what I could do is I'll use it again, but I'll trim it down a little bit. I think that's probably the right thing to do with that story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Thought so. Trim it down a lot.
Like completely. Yeah, about 100%. It's a very sound medical opinion, Dr. Nick. Well done. Good work.
Yeah. Okay, look, if you didn't like it, I'll come up with another one.
Finish the can of Heineken that I rewarded myself with for having done charity work.
Yeah.
We're doing heavy digging. She's under a lot of sedation where you are, yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She'd have to be.
Why?
Because stories like that.
I thought it was a really clever story. It was well constructed, made, designed. No?
Just to get the ball back. There you go.
I'm trying.
Well, nonetheless, get the ball back.
Yeah, funny.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, he's ran off.
That extra mobility with the blitzer having the ball, you couldn't have done that with a thrower, could you?
No.
Statement says a teenage boy is getting ready to take his girlfriend to the prom. First, he goes to rent a tux.
Can I read this out? Only because
Yes.
I was thinking about if this is a cool story, I can then say, well, I've read an interesting story out. So, Statement said, a teenage boy is getting ready to take his girlfriend to the prom. First, he goes to rent a tux, but there's a long tux line at the shop, and it takes forever. Next, he has to get some flowers, so he heads over to the florist, and there's a huge flower line there. He waits forever, but he eventually gets flowers. Good lad. I like that. Perseverance. Then he heads out to rent a limo. Unfortunately, there's a large limo line at the rental office, but he's patient and gets the job done. Finally, the day of the prom comes.
The two are dancing.
Oh, has he missed? I was like, the two are Dan. Dan who?
No, dancing. Well, it's 2019. That's entirely a valid lifestyle choice. So what skill did the blitzer get at the end of the story? Was it eggs? Hellboy continues, they were dancing, and his girlfriend asks if he can go and get her a drink. So he goes and gets her a drink of punch, and he gets one and comes back right away because there's no punch left. You see, that's pretty good. Especially a joke.
Oh, shit.
Now that would have happened if you'd had a thrower, would it? You wouldn't have had a dead blitzer. You'd have had a dead thrower, which is fine.
Oof.
Oh, he's fine.
He's fine.
Oh, baby, that was a close one. No one likes to see a dead orc. Oh, well, that's a spot of luck, isn't it? Potentially.
This game's nuts. This game's
Thanks,
actually nuts.
Thanks, Stuka. Cheers, mate. Now, I can't say anything just yet. I'll wait till it's the end of Andy's turn. But... No, I can't say anything. Can't say anything. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, everyone.
Oh, he's dropped it. No, the Incredible is back off the table. And
because what I was going to say is...
Yeah, could have scored.
That elf's in scoring range.
Yeah,
You could have got it both to him and then won. Hooray!
Yes.
See, I'd have thrown it.
Well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I couldn't get out of tackle zone. Otherwise, I would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dodge, go for it, and then a throw. Or it was hand it off and have the ball much further round the corner. Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That would have been great, wouldn't
3
it?
3 plus 2 plus 2 plus score.
No. As long as we don't lose any elves, we'll be fine. Oh, it would all be tea and medals back in the clubhouse if it was me, Blackburn. Shall I make a nice cup of coffee? Could make a nice cup of coffee, couldn't I? What was that first casualty of the game? That was first casualty of the game, 9-2. Yes, well spotted. Good fact there. Nice fact. Good. Now, what I was just saying about nobody getting injured. Oh, baby. That was close. Yeah, spoke too soon. Didn't touch wood. I think we'll make a coffee. Do you know? I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee. Right, back in a tick.
Steve, do you think that was the wrong play? I'm not quite sure what you said there. 2 plus either way. 2 plus dodge with reroll avoided. I felt like if you do the handoff, the ball is probably around by a load of elves if you pops it up. Otherwise, I'm throwing on a 3 and I've got to make a 2 plus go dodge. It was this move here. If that wasn't a dodge, sorry, go for it to throw from there. The guy holding the ball then stays put. But because it was, you do. But in the first scenario, the ball falls. Ball lands on the floor here if you cock it up with 3 elves around it. Here, the ball has no elves around it. Yes, the ball is further away, but it has no elves on it. And you're not taking an armor roll. I think we're talking about fairly small probabilities here. No, I'm saying the guide got fenned. Yeah, I think you're right. Both plays are broadly the same. There's very little in it. Goblin is in range. The difficult bit is picking the ball up. Mrs. You Almighty, what on earth's that thing at the start of your name? What's an OWL All Access Pass? Oh dear. Ooh. It's an Overwatch thing. Oh, right, okay. You like Overwatch? Oh, cool. Right. How badly does this affect the game? Horrendously. I've been dicked on all the rolls. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right, that's my line of scrimmage set up. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think this is going to be horrendously uphill on this drive because I'm 3 down. So all he needs to do is score on 16. Real shame. I did look at this game at the start of the season and think, oh, this is one we should be able to get 3 points out of. Real shame. Well, I think that blitzer there, for me personally, demonstrates my thinking that that's why I wouldn't build a blitzer like that, because I don't want a blitzer like that. I would want a blitzer built like he hasn't got one actually. That with lots more skills on it. I mean, he's doing well with what he's got. I prefer the thrower because I prefer the blitzers doing blitzing. Because at 76 points, what that player could have is block, guard, tackle, mighty blow, piling on. Oh, sorry, guard, tackle, mighty blow, piling on, stand firm. 5 of those. If you had 4 blitzers like that, they're all interchangeable in terms of blitzing. They'd all look great. But as it is, they don't. Where do I want to go with this? I think we don't take the armor roll and go that way. Yeah, you're right, Steve. You wouldn't. You'd probably have. Well, you'd have a thrower, but the way that I tend to take the throwers is, if you look at both mine and Zunk's team, the thrower isn't the one that then has all the star player points. It has some star player points because sometimes you can't get past. You have to score with it, but a lot of the time, the thrower gives it to a blitzer, and you have a more even distribution of star player points.
Huh?
We're talking about the Orc thrower, where I was starting talking about it, saying that I'd massively rather have an Orc thrower than a ball carrier because they end up looking like that.
Yeah, I was agreeing earlier. I mean, I don't think it's absolutely terrible. It's just I prefer to keep all 4 blitzers being blitzers.
Yeah.
And if you start introducing stat-ups and doubles onto Orc throwers, they become very good at actually throwing the ball. Now, how do you build that? You take agility, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
He's got five.
if
five
that was a thrower,
skills.
if that
So
was
it would be
go on.
block agility, kick off return, accurate, and then you've got another one, haven't you? Nasty.
So that if that was an Orc thrower, it would be, it's got 5 skills. So it's had a double and a stat. So it's now an agility 4 Orc thrower. That's pretty good. But you've also got, it's had a double. So let's give it strong arm. So it's an agility 4, accurate, block, kick off return. You got 5. Yeah. It's got 5 skills. So Edge, strong arm, accurate, block, kick off return.
Yeah, banging.
That's an insanely good player.
It would be slightly better at throwing, but it would be slower. But you'd get your blitzer back. Oh, there isn't a double there, actually, mate. There isn't a double.
Oh, strong arm's a strength skill, isn't it? Okay, yeah.
And kick-off return's general, isn't it?
Yeah. So kick-off return is kick-off return. It's fine. Sure hands is block on the thrower. So they're both interchangeable. The Edge 4 is Edge 4. You're allowed to put one more normal skill on it. Well, that's accurate on the thrower then.
We'd take the same, except accurate to the strong arm is where he'd end up.
But you've got a normal skill to give the Orc thrower in replace of fend.
But then when you start getting stat boosts on throwers, they suddenly turn from you need someone to carry the ball, it might as well be you, to do you remember Bannock plus movement plus strength?
Insanely good, yeah.
He was a juggernaut. And I think he had kick-off return and accurate as well, so he was reasonable. He could do a pass if he had to, but he didn't usually need to. He'd just blitz his way through. Yeah, but it's not really about the thrower so much, as that blitzer is still +1 armor, +1 movement over the thrower we just described. But the difference is you'd much rather have a blitzer than the line-up, which is I suppose the opportunity cost, what you have instead of that there. So yeah, I definitely prefer the have all 4 blitzers do blitzery stuff.
Yeah.
Because Orcs don't really score with the thrower either. He picks the ball up and then at some stage hands it to somebody. It's not awful. It's not awful, and I can see why people choose to do it. I just prefer the other way. Doc Mark says he hasn't enough killing power. We haven't got a piling on blitzer, have we?
No.
I mean, I don't either. I had one, he died, but I fully intend to get one, and my blitzers are rather youngish. That troll's furious you dodged past him. All sorts of grumbly questions. Now that's a very interesting question, Rex, because I was in exactly that position, and I took plus agility on that line-up, and he was about to get sacked as expensive and not really all that useful when he rolled plus movement, and then he rolled a double and got dodged. So he was blodge plus move plus agility. I think he was sure hands as well as a backup ball carrier. Now he was useful, but I nearly sacked him because with the way I saw it going, he'd have block, tackle, agility, then what? And he's still slow as fuck, and he was getting expensive. So, well, yeah. The context, though, Rex. This was in the despised Orc team that was 2650 team value, pretty much most of the time. All the blitzers were legendary. That line-up became legendary. Do you remember Gabnail, Andy?
He was very good. The pass block,
Nail the line
edge,
up.
pass block, edge 4-1.
He did have pass block. That was the other skill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was more of a case of, well, I've not really got anything else that the team needs. And actually, when you were playing against all the, Inarian type elves, whilst pass block itself, did he make lots of interceptions? No. But it made the elves really struggle if they wanted to throw a pass. It was occasionally useful. With hindsight, there was probably better things to take, but that was right at the start of me playing, Blood
Do
Bowl
you know?
Elite
I don't know. I think it was interesting. I quite liked it. What he missed was probably dodge or something to make the edge 4.
No, he had dodge.
Oh, did he have dodge? Blodge?
Yeah, had dodge.
Oh, I didn't think he had dodge.
Oh yes, had dodge. He was level 7. Don't forget. But all the Black Hawks were level 5 and 6. All the Blitzers were level 7. He was.
That was an insane team.
The Knot was level 6. I think it was only the Troll that wasn't level 5 and upwards.
Yeah. Insane.
But we had two strength up Blitzers. I mean, I still, my favourite Orc ever. It doesn't sound that great when you describe it. But he was so useful. He just did everything. Ragnak 5 Teeth. And he was plus move, plus strength. Blodge, tackle, guard, mighty blow. He just did the lot. He was fantastic, Ragnar. I think 3 of those blitzers had dodge, which was nice. Hello, puppy. Ciao, bello. It was going really, really badly, but might be all right. Maybe might be all right. Safe Art is saying there is an argument that Orcs have too many positionals with the thrower, and that linemen are good value for money. You can have all armor value 9 with no throw as well. Yes, that is the counter argument. That's part of it. Don't really need a blitzer for strength access as you've got enough Orcs. Well, don't forget that the blitzers are the quick ones, and you don't typically want to dodge with one guy and have him do it all. You need all 4 of them to be spread around to double up and do stuff. No, I mean, look, we completely get the counter argument, and please understand that going with a thrower is not saying that the counter argument is totally wrong. It isn't. As I said before, just my preference. Wolfrang, good afternoon. A lot of it with Orcs comes is you don't know where and when you're going to roll stat ups or doubles, because that can change things rather a lot, because Orcs massively benefit from those.
They've got Orcs are a team with great skill access, but not astoundingly good statistics.
Well, it's quite tricky to score with them.
Yeah, they're slow. So anything you can mitigate slow as a thing makes them a lot stronger. We've been hit with sweltering heat 3 times on the bounce, puppy.
We have split the apothecary to heal a niggled.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the guard line elves. But no, the players that are missing are 2 wrestle linemen and a rookie lineman that are just overcome with the heat. They got a bit warm and the nail varnish melted or something like that. I mean, you can have the same debate if you talk about Orcs of do you need a troll or not, and you can definitely make Orcs function fairly well without a troll.
Yeah.
I think you miss out on quite a lot of stuff though. Hello, geeks. Puppy says no witches. Did they die previously? Too soon, Puppy. Too soon.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Both of them, Dave. They're both dead, Dave.
We had
successive games, in fact, last week and the week before.
Missed by one game, but yeah, pretty
All
much.
Right.
Pretty much.
But they were both, I want to say, level 5?
Yes, they were both north of 50. Well, no, one was 76 points and one was 35, but they were both bloody good. One was armor, one was mighty blow, block, tackle, well pushing towards 51 points.
Mighty blow being the key feature there.
Yeah.
A really, really helpful double on an elf. He's going for it. He was going to get sent off, my lad. I suppose he's got enough bench to cover it, so yeah, I get why that. I mean, I do think, should I get rid of Nugget the Troll and buy 2 Billy Bonus Line Orcs? I mean, I could. But I do like having the overwhelming strength. What would be really smashing is if Pyro could see his way to rolling a double 6 when he levels up imminently.
It's got to be. Don't get why you wouldn't do it.
Well, it is going to be.
No, there's 2 dice ball opportunity.
I see.
Pondering if there's anything else to be done.
Well, I couldn't possibly comment.
No, I know.
I'm not going to. Well, the way I'd use the troll typically, Steve, is just guard and then stand firm if he does level. But just exactly as a strength 5 guard platform, they're nice and rugged, and they're not that expensive. 130 for a guard troll. Oh, good enough. Good enough. Now then.
Where's the ball going to go? This way, this way, this way, this way. Not that's the worst square possible.
Worst possible square.
Yeah, no, it is the worst square possible. But all 3 at the back were bad. This way was good. This was amazing. It could have gone here, and we've gone.
I'm not super bothered about block because I don't. Unless it's a super safe environment where everything's fine and I've got the luxury of doing it, you might try and roll the odd cheeky block. But most of the time, he just stands in the same spot, and occasionally you've got to move him. That's your ideal scenario. He's front and centre, and I think a bit like a tree man for wood elves. He's front and centre, being in the way. That kind of thing. I like him to have guard just so that when you go and plonk him in against a gaggle of opponents, when the Black Orcs come and join him, there's an unassailable wall of we've got more guard and strength than you do, bugger off. That is why. I mean, sure, if you can get block, absolutely you'd take it. But for the offensive aspect, I wouldn't kill myself. I'd much rather have a strength 5 Black Orc than any of that. But I'd live with level 2 with guard, and then he's just basically done. Stand firm would be the next skill I would take. Z-Man Zach, but what I did previously, last time I played Orcs for a super long time, I think it was 16 seasons, something like that. I actually cycled the trolls. That if they got to 16 and it wasn't a double, it just sack and start over.
Yeah, it's an important thing to do, I think.
So yeah, but block smashing, and you definitely want it if you get it. But it doesn't make me sort of cry into me instant coffee if I haven't. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about TV-based matchmaking Blackburn. I'm talking about perpetual leagues, where the way I typically go with Orcs is the TV is what the TV is and hang the consequences, which is possibly unwise, but I liked it.
I wonder if there is any benefit to being the other way round, which is just going, I'll super micro the team value down, so no orc, no troll, and swap it out for a line orc, so you're saving 60k there.
I think orcs work better though when they're an ogre dog, because a wizard's not that critically helpful for an orc, is it? I mean, sure you get some mileage out of bribes, but if you had to play a strength team, you want to have the more skills.
Oh yeah,
because South Sudanese pounds are much more valuable than inducements. I don't think, unlike agility teams, I don't think strength teams massively benefit from inducements. Because a wizard, you knock the ball down with a lightning bolt, you've then got to retrieve it. So your lack of mobility rather dampens the usefulness of that. I got so used to playing against a wizard every week, though, Steve. And when orcs get high enough level that you've got lots of guard and lots of tackle, unless it's a fireball and there's absolute carnage, you'll still probably be fine. Because what orcs can do, which makes agility teams go, oh shit, it's them, is everybody can take tackle and everybody can take guard, so you can just have lots of it. They're like sort of dwarves, but without the hateful weird dwarves element to deal with. You can still live with yourself. Uh-oh. And we said that Black Orc was built wrong. For shame. You couldn't have done that if he'd built him like I said. Apart from anything, I just like the whole orc thing. You know, they're a great bunch of guys when you get to know them. You know, they're like a bit of a laugh. Has somebody else hosted us? Was audience has jumped up a chunk suddenly?
No.
Oh, good. Well, new viewers joined when I was getting a coffee. Welcome to the show. Ooh. Ah. Ooh, what's he thinking? Oh, where to put him. Right. The northeast for me. Bananas wants him to pick the ball up with a troll. It's been done. Not inconceivable.
Three up. Oh.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Safeart. And I mean that you can get it to work. The analogy that was used earlier was excellent. It's flavours of ice cream. Thanks, Gunner23. Orcs are cool, aren't they, mate? Yes, we like orcs. Just wish I could get back into winning ways. We seem to be drawing a lot recently. But my orcs are a work in progress. Those diving tackle picks are very much one for the future.
How many tackle zones is it in? 2. Where would it go? Oh, this is hard.
What are we thinking?
So what am I thinking? There are 2 ways of doing this. Well, there's loads of ways of doing it, but the way I'm looking at doing is push a Black Orc onto the ball using not the Edge 5 player. I think you have to. I think you actually have to use the Edge 5 player here, because if you if you don't use the Edge 5 player, the guy doing the blitz can't really get anywhere useful. Well, hang on. Right. You're dodging out and going there. You're going there. That gives me 2 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang. Don't follow. Go there. Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? It's just lots of 2 pluses.
Well, we don't lose every week, Blackbird. We're invincible. Wouldn't go as far to say we win. Though we tell the team that they won just for the sake of morale. Not quite right. Oh no. Gobarin Kingu had a Metal Orc team that got lost when he moved out. That sucks, mate. Check out the Grebo miniatures, though. Oh, baby, those are great. Have you seen them? I don't play tabletop, but I do like those little figures. That is an awful bounce.
It's it's worse than it was before, and I didn't think that could be a thing.
Troll could have caught it. Hello, Grandview King. Hello, Gobad. You don't get Orc kicker models very often, do you? I mean, to be honest, Orcs don't often take kick because when they line up with 3 on the scrimmage and then 8 not on the scrimmage, the 8 not on the scrimmage are usually the Black Orcs and the Blitzers. So an Orc kicker, if you're going to take kick, you've sort of got to stick it on a Blitzer, which I suppose if you were looking at 6th skill, you could sort of do it, but again, they typically lack the pace to really make kick super advantageous. Yes, hard luck there, Sunshine.
Oh well.
Uh-oh.
Shot to nothing, because if you make the weird 6 up, then brilliantly you can just throw it somewhere. And if you don't, then the elf's in the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Oh, the one thing is he's running out of turns to score, isn't he?
Does a draw kill you in terms of playoff qualification? I'm guessing possibly it doesn't.
It's more. It's not that. This team really needs some star player points. So what I actually wanted this game to play out like was, quick score an alignment to level it up, or start pushing it towards a level, and then because the Orc team are not stacked full of kill skills, I didn't think it was unreasonable to assume that we might somehow be able to still have a good chance at stealing the ball, because it'd be 11 versus 11.
Well, it was the first quarter rather let you down.
And yeah, the first quarter was just very bad.
Yes.
Yeah, on balance, it was 6 up, wasn't it, Steve? So the chance of getting it was next to nil.
Yeah, so when you look at it like that, Blackburn says he'd like to qualify. Well, it's very early in the season, Blackburn, and team is still quite high up the table. I think it's up top 3. No?
Yeah, top 3.
So reasonable. It's too early to tell.
But you've got to decide whether you'd want to qualify with this team. At the moment, not really, because it's broken. But then they're elves, so they regenerate quite quickly. So, I don't know.
Death Val's levelled. Yay.
He has. I don't know if he makes it to the end of the game.
Take?
Strength.
Leap?
Probably tackle, leap, and strip ball are probably the 3 skills that you would think would make him quite fun. The other way of looking at it would be,
Sidestep?
Well, here's a controversial choice. Frenzy.
Doesn't have the strength for it. If you're talking Chubstep, I can see that.
No, I know he doesn't have the strength for it, but I don't have a witch elves, and he's Ag 5, so you'd have a blodge. Well, you've got an Ag 5 block witch elf, who's armor 8 now.
Anybody worried that Blood Bowl 3 will split the online community? No, not at all, because that I think the question was raised when we were playing Blood Bowl Chaos Edition, Blood Bowl 1.
Yeah.
Not at all. The vast majority just
immediately switched
straight over.
He's dropped it. He's dropped it.
Oh, hello. He's going to re-roll that. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that at all.
No.
The only downside when Blood Bowl 2 came out was you'd got all your established teams that some people were quite long-term invested in. You had to basically bin them off. So you had a few leagues that continued to offer. We got agility. Diving tackle.
Got diving tackle. Hasn't got a team reroll.
Yeah. I think he didn't see diving tackle. It'd be my guess. I think he didn't notice. Maybe. You're a bit robbed there. I think he didn't see it.
Oh, if he'd have failed it, I've got 2 dice on the ball going into... Oh, look, the ball's scattered next to a Ag 5 player. That was... You think about swingy moments in the game, that would be a massively swingy moment.
Diving tackle's a fake skill. It sometimes is, but it worked pretty well for me yesterday. I'm quite glad of it. Oh.
Yeah. Knock over there means I can base the ball. Situational shit's really not working for us today.
Excuse me.
First dice roll, 1.
You are rolling a lot of 1s so far this game. Have a look at that. Oh, Gunner 2-3. I was playing against Skaven, and yes, it was. I tell you what, it's not bad against Agility 4 dodgers. It drops them down to basically Black Orcs. And you don't dodge with those unless you absolutely gotta. So whilst your opponent might get away with it, it'll hammer through his re-rolls and that kind of stuff. So no, I'm very much looking forward to my diving tackle lads getting tackled. They are respectively 2 and 3 points off levelling, both of them. Just by the way. Panda Warrior, good evening. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hello, Panda.
Hello, cool Knight. I was thinking about you the other day. I think I saw you in a Discord conversation somewhere or something like that. And I thought, I wonder how Cool Knight's getting on. Hola, Yakiste. ¿Cómo está? Oh, Panda, that's cruel. What were you playing as? And congratulations, by the way.
And where was it?
Ruining a vampire team.
The thing
Hello,
with
fan
that
folks.
is
Sorry, go on.
you've got to consider that for tabletop leagues, if there's only 10, 15 people playing in the league and you beat them that hard that they stop, short term it's quite amusing 2 hours, I guess, but you've also got to think that it's not good for the next season in the league.
Andy takes his mate as well.
Yeah.
You know, his
It's
mate
not good.
leaves.
Yeah.
Only down to 13. And
Then someone has got a bye week, and then someone's like, well, I can't be bothered to go if it's not a guaranteed game, and then it slowly unravels.
it's a rocky road, isn't it? Rocky road.
Yeah. And not the ice cream.
No. That path leads to the dark side and all that. Fellaini Hutdach. Fellaini says, how's the match going? Ups and downs. It was looking cataclysmically bad in the first quarter, but then rallied somewhat. And it's just getting a little bit, oh no, I've rolled another one again recently.
Oh no, I've rolled another one. Yeah. That could be the team's motto,
No,
couldn't it?
it's all right. Listen, for me, Fellaini. If ever I get get the stream lagging, if you just drop the resolution down to stupidly low,
We are
like 360 or something.
Yeah, depending on what you're streaming from and if you're using Wi-Fi or anything. I am streaming this out at 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is the absolute maximum that Twitch will let you go to. So if you are experiencing any form of lag, I strongly recommend that you therefore swap to a lower resolution.
Or less frames per second.
Or less frames per second.
Would it help if I talked more slowly? Is that strict?
Do you know what? But to the people who are lagging, what's just happened is like that.
So
We should write it in.
if I talk very slowly,
I don't think that's helping.
it might.
Might.
Hey, Valhobia, how you doing? Good to see you, man.
Hello, Valhobia. Now,
Yakastay says, do you have experience with goblins?
yes, eating them.
Not much. I've got one on my Orc team, but no beyond that. What you wondering specifically? Valhobia says, any games after this? I would think so. Oh, got to hook faster. Sorry, 10 megabytes. Well, if you were 10 gigabytes, it would seem faster, wouldn't it?
Right, where's this going to go? I think
You're welcome, Blackburn.
Let me just stand you up.
Hello, Legion.
Stand you up as well. Where's it going to go this time? Oh yeah, the worst possible square.
Well, an Orc could have caught it. That would have been worse.
No. Well, yes, he could, but on a 5. Imagine the movement 7 guy catches it, or doesn't catch it, and it bobbles off his face. I'd quite pleased with that. I wasn't looking for an empty square. Really, was what was going on there. There was two bad squares, directly behind the blitzer and directly to the left. Everywhere else was probably going to bobble again, and the Edge 5 player can then come in and do something.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
I'll just be a sec. Because Yakastay's turned up, it just reminded me that I owe him money for the doofus. Champ ladder. We're doing that. Doing that now. Do that.
That seems like the right square and is therefore the wrong square. If you roll a knockdown, that's quite good. That's a better square. You're going to go there.
Oh, God.
Well,
this is really complicated. Copy that.
Yohannian, this is my essay on why 500 TV is actually fine. What do you mean? Have I missed something? Is there something above us on the chat? Yohannian says... we're going to give the Bretts a bit more of a go. I'm convinced they're not completely useless once you get some skills on them. I'm sure. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good block. That's a very good block.
Nearly there. Nearly there.
Made a dwarf team yesterday, spun into Crucifix Chores. Huh. Oh dear.
Oh, now what do I need?
Who
God.
hit me there?
Check your Discord a sec, Yakastay.
Give him the tackle. Well, it's going to give him the tackle hit anyway, so you may as well go on the ball and give him the tackle hit.
I'll come back to that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I hit a hitch, Yakastay. It's final piece of information.
Surely you go on the ball here. It's like picking the square that you wouldn't choose to put the ball in and going, there you go.
Oh, hold the bus. Panda Warrior.
Oh, for the first time.
Much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. And behold the icons. Behold the emotes.
It is. Welcome, Panda Warrior. Please press !list, by the way, and then you will get through, get onto the team.
Eventually.
Well, I was thinking about this list, actually. I think what we might start doing is I'm going to download the latest sub list, and if you're not on the sub list at the time that you're roll round, I think we just take you out.
What, right out?
Yeah, just like...
It's strong, isn't it? It certainly is very long.
Because what's happened is people have been on the list and then not. But then it's not fun for the people who are on the list, who stay on the list and then don't get to go on.
Wind your neck in, wee while you're on my bloody team, man. You're a blitzer. That's only because I know you.
Well, we were yeah.
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 Oh, Sarador, how about Monday? What kind of time on Monday did you have in mind?
Why Monday? Why not Tuesday?
Because Monday's bank holiday and I'm not at work.
Oh. Oh, I am. Oh, I am. He's got himself into a bit of a bother here, hasn't he?
Thank you, Yak State.
Not like the end of the world bother. Oh, oh, oh.
Hang on, I'm doing international banking. For goodness sake.
Oh, he's got a fucking. Oh, this is such a difficult game.
Aren't Spanish addresses complicated?
Yes.
It's very complicated.
Unless, of course, you're Spanish, in which case they make a lot of sense.
Very different.
Right, well, first things first, you need a guy in scoring range. So let's go and scoring range someone. So if you were stood there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the only guy that can get you is this Black Orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, now why doesn't it like it?
So I think you'll go and stand there. That gives us an out. Now, do you need to throw that block?
Oh, for God's sake, it doesn't like it.
Well, you know why, don't you?
This is bloody difficult.
You go there.
Why doesn't it like it?
Where's the ball going to go? Yes! Not a sheet square! Yes! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it. Hand it off. Throw it.
Well, that is the full address. Oh, damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is doing my head in.
It sounds really interesting, whatever you're doing.
I'm trying to make the bloody payment to Yakastay for the champ ladder thing. It doesn't like the address. Please use valid characters, letters, numbers, spaces, and any of the following. So what character there does it not
1,
like?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whack. No. I'd like to give it to him.
Aha. It didn't like the little squiggle over the N.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it. Would you make that? You would. Hello?
Shut up.
National payment to the account or the number
Pick up the ball.
1805. After the beep, please key in or say the
I don't think you want to have this broadcast, son.
internet banking screen.
Oh my god, another one! What is wrong with these elves?
The 4-digit code you've entered. After the beep, please try again. Thank you. The 4-digit code has been. You can now hang up for any.
Right. How much is it?
It's been a bizarre game. You know, it feels like the game has conspired to be as poor as it can be to make this as difficult as possible for no good reason. Oh, that's unlucky. That could have been worse, couldn't it? Because you got more chance of him throwing a block and knocking you down there than you have him throwing a block and getting that dice roll.
Hang on. International payment in progress. Success! Thank fuck for that. Right, that's that done. That was such a palaver. I bunged you about 5 months worth Yakka stage just because I can't be asked to do that every 4 weeks. So, however it pans out, enjoy.
Yeah, I just want PayPal.
I don't like PayPal. They keep sending me stuff like that. People are trying to hack it and stuff. I don't like it. Maybe it'll remember Yakastay's details and it'll just be choose recipient and do it again, maybe. What team am I qualifying with, Blackburn? I'm not actually playing at all. This is just for general altruism, as I think it's a good idea. Yeah, but a lot of it was the key bits, my end really, were silent presses. So now you're right, you're all able to send Yakastay money. That's a good thing. I deliberately keyed in the code wrong in the first place just to trick you. If you can successfully hack my bank account based on that, you deserve all my money. So, fair play. Exactly, Jeff. Quite so. And you never know, I might qualify with whatever the heck I start playing this season. Gobber and Kingu is evidently Bran Stark. Could be Weewa. It's a working theory. Still building my own fan fox, and don't forget, I've also got Destronov. He needs the moat redoing in this castle. So you know, I'm tapped, man. Tapped.
All right. Well, it is possible.
Anything's possible, Andy. You've just got to believe.
Yeah. It's good enough.
I had to go to a what do you call it? A project meeting. You know, when I went in early on Wednesday, I don't know. I did actually, but I had to go to a project meeting, and the strapline was "Be the Change." And so I spent most of the morning drawing little bees on the front page. Which is quite amusing. It was a really dull meeting. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
That's a double go for it with a handoff.
Well, don't forget, Fanfox, that Destronov's
That's a single go for it with a handoff.
Berg von Destronov, the family seat. It's not just the fact that it's a deep moat. It's also 20,000 feet of a mountain. So there's that as well. It's getting the equipment up there. That's the expensive bit. You've got to fly it in with swallows.
Yes!
Now,
get in.
What did I say to you an hour ago when you were being all Captain Grumpy Trousers? I said, it'll be fine. You've just got to believe. See? And it's fine. Bang, and the Orcs are gone. Well done, son. Well done. I bet poor old Hallub is banging his head on the table going, fucking hell, bullshit, I've got robbed.
Yeah.
I mean, sympathy for Hallub, but well done, well done. Oh, Panda, that's, yeah, Phil Anix nailed it 3 months.
Yeah. Did you all like the bit I liked there was the double chain push to get the sidestep guy out.
Star player points 9, 10, 16. That's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, winnings 6. New treasury 130k. Yes.
Oh, time to buy a witch elf, please.
Yeah. You can't actually track how many double ones you've rolled, can you? Because it felt like a fucking lot.
Shows you total ones, doesn't it? And then you can look at the dice log once by once.
Yeah, but the dice log gets messed up because of the armor rolls that get put into it. I think that's quite an interesting stat. Double dodge rolls. We tried 37 dodges, and 13 of them failed. So you'd expect that number to be more like 6. So
yeah, it was a bit unlucky.
It's quite a lot of dodges that didn't work. But all the passes worked, so that's 3-star player points we did get.
Oh, Bob says you can upload the replay file to Ones and Skulls, and that will tell you.
Okay, that was interesting. Might do that.
And Diderina quite rightly points out you really yanked the pancake on that one. Yeah. Beautiful use of the term, Diderina. You have to be congratulated. That is.
It was an interesting one. It was fucking hard.
That, wasn't it? Well, yeah, and yet you were bright and breezy throughout, so well done for that as well.
Yeah. Right, Death Bowl. So obviously what we're looking for here really is a double 6. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, I think we called it. It is a double 6, isn't it? I'm guessing that noise means you didn't get a double 6.
Yeah, 6. I got a 6.
Half right.
Yeah, I think it's tackle. Yeah, it is. It's tackle. Because Edge 5 tackle is a thing that's quite effective. Your phone is near the keyboard, or